tool in whatever form we use it. Whether we use it for education, for health, for business, for anything, has no character. So with technology, it has a character only when properly used, but it can be also misused at the same time. So the same technology that might help people to basically move forward in their lives, get a better basis for their career and whatever they want to do, can also lead to other things, to addictive habits and to disattraction, can lead to fake anything, and in today's world, it's always two-sided. I think we should nevertheless not be afraid of using technology because, of course, we have to use the opportunity and also prevent the misuse of it. So technology, in order to learn, have a better learning outcome, I think has many uses. I believe that technology itself can provide better achievement of individual learning goals. So I think without technology, it's difficult to envision a massive customization of learning. So basically, individualize the learning goals because the students are all different. Right? Not only different in character, but different in background, different in ambitions, different in their life situations. And that is something particularly important in this 4.0, X.0 era because we see many more 0.0s in the future. But what we see as lifelong learning is more and more important because we see more and more disruptions. And so the learning and education will be key not only in the early phase of our lives, which traditionally has been mentioned as the phase to learn and then we work. No, it will be always a mix. Sometimes we learn and then we work and then we learn again, or we do it parallel. Things have become more complicated, but it is all manageable because we have it.
A lot of teachers now, as just mentioned earlier. Now, the average teachers in Indonesia is currently 45 to 6 years old. To some extent, for the old teachers, this is big issues. How can we catch up with the advancement of the technology? Because again, to get the full benefit of the technology is not only just having and using, but also the pedagogy behind that also much more important. So critical things, the content, the pedagogy, and the tools, the three things have to be managed very collaboratively in the school system. Otherwise, technology just technology doesn't affect in the learning outcome of our students. That's happened. A lot of using technology in school, but not affect the learning outcome of students because they neglect the pedagogy and neglect the engagement, active engagement of the students and the teachers.
My question to each of you in here is why? Why don't these initiatives work? And I can give you initiatives all around the world where ministries, districts, countries put in technology and it fails miserably. Why? Why these technologies don't work? Ecosystem not ready. Who's part of it? Or what's part of that ecosystem? Parents, teachers,
students themselves,
regulators, all of that. In this study, what they found, they need a convincing strategy to build teachers' capacity. The change management becomes critical. And I'm almost building on what was said earlier without kind of knowing what was going to be said earlier when we talked about parents and teachers and the criticalness of doing this. Absolutely critical. The change management of any, I don't care if it's education, if it's finance, I don't care what industry you're in. If you don't have a proper change management program, it will fail. What does transformation look like for you in the education space? Just take a minute to think, what does that look like? This idea of being deeply engaged, students really deeply engaged in that learning process, really excited about what they're doing, opening that mind that we were talking about before. Do we have classrooms that inspire learning? And that classroom doesn't have to have the latest technology. It doesn't have to have the latest building. but is the environment that teachers are creating inspiring that learning? Again, skills, equipment for teachers. Are they well prepared? We talked, somebody mentioned before about this whole idea of personalization of learning. Are we getting to that right student who might be a visual learner, there might be an auditory learner, there might be a kinesthetic learner? Are we getting to that student with the right information? There was an initiative in Australia in 2000. I don't know if you remember, it's called the Learning Federation. It's going a while back, a long way now. Looking around the room, yeah. It's funny, some audiences will look at it like, oh, some of these students were really bored there. But anyway, when we look back on that, the Learning Federation in Australia, what they did is they were going to online content. They were creating learning objects that they said were the smallest piece of units of information online, and it had metadata attached to it, so you could see if it was what type of learning content it was. It was for a visual learner, for ages around 12 to 13 in math, in this topic. And the idea was teachers would take all these learning objects and create individualized learning plans for all their students. Great in theory, but man, the overhead of creating those was very, very high. And they didn't do enough to help the teachers do this and then share these learning plans out with the rest of the community. And it became too much of an overhead. The technology today can actually do that now. I think back then it wasn't. Again, unlimited by time and space. Are we able to collaborate with people, with the top educators, top math teacher, no matter where they live? I shouldn't be disadvantaged because I live in a rural area. Why can't I get access to the great teachers that maybe exist elsewhere? We should be able to do that, especially the experts. What people are saying, I want to step back a little bit. Just to share what we see as Microsoft, not only in the region, but globally. I was talking earlier, I'm from Canada, that's where I started my teaching career. I was in a small little prairie town in the middle of nowhere where the temperature gets to minus 40, minus 42, and I moved out of there years ago because I was too old at that time, so moved to Australia and kept teaching there, but then spent a great deal of time in Europe recently for 12 years managing education business there, and recently back in Singapore here for another 4 years. And my whole career has been in education.
The level of ICT competency teachers in Indonesia, in average, maybe some higher, some lower, is about 46%. And how many teachers are able to use technology to teach in their classroom? It's about 60%. The purpose of Roundtable is to empower teachers so they can use technology in their classroom the most easiest way. Okay. So what next coming in the Roundtable, I'm trying to share with you, we try to adopt the characteristic of new generation. What we call it now is next generation. Next generation, they have so many characteristics. If you read a lot of books, but three things I mentioned. One is freedom. They want to have some freedom in their life. And customization. They want to have something that is done. I mean, this is me. They want to present themselves. Especially that this is only for me. And the third one is innovation. So they want to see something different. Even sometimes in 20 seconds, because they cannot stay in like more than 10 minutes and watch a video. Even 2 minutes, they watch a video and they just speak. So this is the characteristics of the next generation. So we try to adopt this. So in this coming year, we try to, it's not only for teachers, for students, but also for teachers. We try to encourage the idea of lifelong learning using technology. What we try to bring, basically, try to connect what teachers need and what can be prepared for. Same thing like students also. So this is how we adopt the idea of, let's say now I want to tell you about shish kebab. So it's gonna take a long time to tell you, but I'm gonna say, do you know satay? Yeah, just like satay, you know. And then, but they grounded the meat, you know, from the meat. So shish kebab. Easy like that. So we have to connect the new idea with what they have understood before. So this is the first one. Second one, basically we have to get this over and over again, yeah? And then create something new from them. So if we want to discuss about how we can use technology for teachers, then we have to create the environment, just like what we mentioned today, ecosystem. So the environment that teachers are in the groups, we have it now. That's why we create what we call it MKMK for middle school and high school, and PKK for elementary school teachers. Basically, teachers cluster working group in kecamatan and in kabupaten, and then motivation. So for this reason, we have to look just like before they mentioned Don. Thank you very much. So we have to approach technology holistically. So from how we learn.